Bam, 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 bam. I don't have my long cord, but it should be alright. I should be able to scoot around and be able to catch the train. Anybody back yet or no? I see one person's back. Welcome back, Gary. Thanks for coming back. How you doing today? How's your 4th going? No barbecues here. How about you? Doing any barbecuing today? I could go for a burger or a hot dog. Nothing like a good grilled hot dog. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, Amtrak's not that bad. Cat got your tongue or just a piece of fluff. No, I'm good, Sparky. How are you? What's up? It's Independence Day, Sparky. So, Amtrak, right? Talking about Amtrak. I'm sitting on the Northeast Corridor, and it is Amtrak. I'm catching some Amtrak. So far I've caught like 8 trains today, but live I've caught 3. I didn't video all the others. How you doing today, Sparky? You barbecuing? I know it's nothing big up there. Just seeing how long a train I can run today. Man, what a hassle. What's a hassle? Running your trains? How many cars are you running? How many trains are you running? They're working on running some electrical wire. Ugh, man, that's not fun. How big's the train you're running? July 1st is Canada Day. What is Canada Day? Happy belated Canada Day. What is Canada Day? Is that like your Independence Day? So I guess that's when you guys did your barbecuing, huh? But it's like kind of like the Canada Day weekend. You can keep going, right? The partying can keep going. 30 cars. You can do more than that, man. I know you can. So, should be pulling into Philadelphia right now to Acela. And I'm about 6 miles down the track south of Philadelphia. So, pretty soon. Independence Day for you. Well, happy Independence Day to you, too. It's a good thing. Independence. So you gotta watch, you gotta keep on a pivot because you can see the headlights, but at 100 miles an hour, man, they come fast. They fly. So you might miss them. I don't want to miss them. 30 cars. Sparky, you should be able to pull more than that, man. I can pull 21 or 22 with one engine. Come on, man. You'd probably pull like 100. Your layout's big enough, you could probably put 100 on there. My part of the what is CHS? Yeah, you need power. You got plenty of power over there. What's CHS? Oh, the Conroe Historical Society? No, I'm not. I'd like to be. I should join it. Yeah, I figured that out when you saw that. No, I'm not. I should join, though. I like their stuff. I like what they do. And they're really not far. They're only probably like 2 hours. I see them at all the train shows, the good train shows. Are you part of it, Sparky? Oh, cool. That's cool. So what do you get? You get like a newsletter, like every quarter, like 4 times a year or something? Or do you get one monthly? Yeah, maybe I'll join. Hello, Mr. Farmer. How are you? Ian, how are you? Welcome. Happy Independence Day. Yeah, they got some pretty talented guys up there, though. They really do. They're doing that boxcar conversion that they're turning into their little museum and technical society building. That thing's going to be pretty awesome. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to join. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm going to join. I always, like I said, I see them at the train shows. I always pick something up from them. Yeah, it's one. Did you see it? It's going to be that auto box car. It's a huge one, 86 foot, man. CSX gave it to him, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we're back up, Gus. We're going to catch a train in a couple minutes. Yosella. It's going to fly by. It's going to fly by us. Boxcar Jerry, that's me. You got that right, buddy. A Boxcar Jerry. Oh, that's cool. You're going up to the gorge? Are you going like walking, or are you going to try to catch the train? Hey, Randall Ellison, how are you? Happy Independence Day to you. Thanks for coming back, Gus. Hopefully that Acela will start coming by soon. Mr. Farmer, you barbecuing today? Of course you are. What are you going to barbecue today? Man, I can really go for a hot dog now. Barbecued hot dog, not like a boiled hot dog. Okay, that's cool. Walking's alright. How far is that from you, Ian? The gorge. So doesn't the excursion train come through the gorge? Somebody was on earlier, Pete, he lives up in Quakertown, and he said he dropped his son off in Jim Thorpe and he saw 425 running. Steak, potatoes, sweet potatoes, garlic bread, and broccoli. Damn, that sounds good, Mr. Farmer. 5 minutes, that's pretty awesome, man. There's Pete. Welcome back, Pete. So you might catch an excursion train, Ian. You might. You never know, right? I don't know if they're done for the day or what, but oh boy. So Sparky popped in. He says he's trying to run some long trains. Says he's going to try to run a 100-car train. No, I'm kidding. Sparky, Ian runs like 40-car trains on his little N-scale layout. Don't be overdone by him, man. Come on with you HO guys. That's sad. Oh, comes train. Let me flip you around. And I hope I can. Let me flip. That's just a regular Amtrak. But it'll be coming by here about 100 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour. Oh no, it's one of the, I don't know if it's the Crescent. Or like the Crescent or the Silver Star. Let me flip you back. Because it had baggage cars on the back. My Amtrak people are not here that can tell me, Jeff, where are you, Jeff? I'm sure I can. Just working on the layout at the same time. Cool. So I don't know who that was. I am at, what's up, mailman? I'm at Prospect Park Station. Prospect Park Station is a nice station because you can kind of see them coming from a long distance away. Yeah, you can sit in your car or you can go sit in the benches if you go on the other side. My uncle worked a yard for Norfolk Southern, I think, and got promoted to management in Atlanta. Ooh, that's good. Atlanta's not good though. But that's cool. I like Prospect Park, mailman. Like I said, you can see them coming from a long way, and if you want, you can sit in your car or sit in the bench, and you can get Wi-Fi here, and that's the only reason why I'm streaming is because I got Wi-Fi. Otherwise, I wouldn't use my data to stream, you know. But so that was a northbound. That's coming from like, I don't know who that was. So it could be the Crescent, and that's New Orleans to New York, or it could have been the Silver Star, and that's Miami to New York. Never been to Glen Olden Station. I have to check it out, but I only like it here because there's Wi-Fi, and I can either watch videos, pass time, or I can go live. You don't need to know anything about them, man. They come and they go. They come more frequently. Dude, that was my 4th train live and my 10th train. I caught 6 before it, just chilling out. Got grilling to do. Happy 4th of July, Mr. Farmer. Have a good day. Enjoy your delicious steak and sweet potatoes and broccoli and garlic bread. Thanks for stopping by. But I caught 10 trains, dude. I've only been here for 3 hours. I mean, but yeah, cool. You might catch them, Ian. You might catch 425 coming around the gorge. I don't know when they're coming either, man. Stop making excuses and go Ralph Fan Amtrak. There's an app you can get. I'll send it to you. And it tells you what's coming, when it's coming, where it's coming from. It's a lot better than CSX. I'm gonna tell you that much. Yeah, dude, where can you catch like 10 trains in 3 hours? And that's not including SEPTA. Only 2 SEPTA trains came by, but SEPTA's every 2 hours, so one should be coming by soon. So, where can you catch all these trains? And you never know what's going to be on the back of an Amtrak sometimes. There could be a special coach on the back. Just saying. That's not likely all the time. But you can pretty much catch 2 trains every hour or more. And like I said, I've only been here since, I don't know, 1 o'clock or something. Maybe 12. I don't remember. But even that, I caught 10 trains. 10 trains. Now tune into my question. What was my question? Yeah. Horseshoe Curve. Yeah, Horseshoe Curve. What was Horseshoe Curve about? Yeah, 425 is a gorgeous steam engine. Have you seen 611 though? 611's pretty. Jeff, what about Horseshoe Curve? Where are you going to see a lot of trains? I'm talking local. Either CSX, Philly Sub, or Northeast Corridor. You're going to see way more trains on the Northeast Corridor than you will on CSX. Heck, you'd be lucky if you could see 10 trains all day on CSX. Let alone 10 trains in 3 hours, or even if it was 4 hours. Yeah, I know, like Amtrak, I get it. They go by fast. They all look the same. You know, I kind of, I like the freight trains because they're different cars and you get to see different cars. That's cool, right? But it's not enough, But if you're only coming out for an hour or half an hour, or if you're content catching one train or something, then that's okay. I don't have nothing to do. So, and that's what my day is pretty much like. So I kind of want to catch a bunch of trains when I go out. Yeah, the newest Acela looks pretty good. That's going to be a while. They're having a lot of problems with it. My friend's doing work. They're working. He works for a company that's working on the trucks for that train set. They're having a lot of problems with it. Whoop, sorry. That buzzing dropped you down. I'm clipped to my sun visor. Alright, man. Be good, Ian. Have fun. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see. What's up, son's mom? Happy 4th to you. $20 to $30 trains a day. Although when things get really busy, yeah, 40 to 50. Yeah, you can go out to Norfolk Southern Harrisburg line, and yeah, you'll see 40, 50, 60 trains in a 24-hour period. Easily. CSX, you ain't seeing that in a 24-hour period. I don't know how many you actually see in a 24-hour period on CSX, but it's not. That train should be coming by. Either it's later or I don't know. The Acela. Where's the Acela at now, Jeff? Yeah, CSX isn't busy. Just look at their stock prices. That tells you a lot. I don't know where this train is. Can I have mod? No, you cannot have mod. Why do you want to be a moderator? I told you, I don't know you. I only give mods to people I know. Sorry. I'm not giving you mod. How do you want to be a moderator? To do is write down the times they pass. Yeah, but that can change, Jeff. I mean, like, you could have trains waiting, forever, you know? Like, just because 410 came by today at 11:30 doesn't mean it's going to come by tomorrow at 11:30. It could come by 5 o'clock at night, you know? But I understand, and they used to be more prompt about their time, CSX, but not no more. I mean, literally, even, I don't know, probably the most trains I've ever called on CSX were maybe 3 or 4 trains. And that was probably over. It depends. Like, you can go early in the morning and catch 3 easy, but I ain't getting up at 7 o'clock to go chase trains, at least on CSX. So who had 6 locomotives today? 410? Yeah, like Conrail shared assets, you can pretty much set your clock by them. They're pretty much, and there's a NS train that runs too early. You can set your clock. They're like 2 to 3 minutes difference. But every morning, 6 o'clock a.m., 5:58, I see them at the same place. So, yeah, all EMDs on the Conrail shared assets, mostly. Even like the SD60s, and that's what they run a lot out of Abrams down here to here. They don't run those big SD70 Aces and things like that. I don't see them like for road power. They're for like road power, not like local power. But yeah, like Conrail shared assets in Tinicum, Essington. Oh, okay. Sorry. I think there are 6 trains just in the area of the yard there. The yard itself is not very big. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh man, where is this Amtrak at? This is selling. Well, I don't know if you're still here, Gus. But I thought that train would be here by now. I don't know. Am I getting bad reports here from you, Jeff? Are you giving me bad reports? It's getting cloudy. It's probably going to rain. Last night there was a stack train with 8 motors. Wow, man. With flared radiators. Yeah, I like the SD70s with the flared radiators. I don't like the SD60s. I don't like them. I've never gotten anything from an Acela train, man. Okay, Gus, just checking. I've never seen nothing from that. Or different places coming and going. Amtrak just went by, so would it not be in? No, because it would be like north and south. There's north and south tracks, Sparky. So that was a northbound, so I'm waiting on a southbound. And they can be like I thought, like the first train that I saw, not videoed. This afternoon, one came by, and in like 20 minutes, one was right on its heel. So usually that's the case, like going in the same direction. But I don't know why this was going in the same direction, and he might have been like 20 minutes behind the other one, maybe 25 minutes. But yeah. So there's, like, you don't see it, you can't really see too good, but there's 4 tracks out there. There's 2 in the middle, one south, one north, and there's 2 on the ends, one south, one north. And the ones on the ends can be Amtrak sometimes if there's track work they're doing, but for the most part, it's for the local commuter train. And there's this is a station. This is a commuter station. Amtrak doesn't stop here, but the local commuter does stop here. A new divider in my vehicle? No. Why did you install a divider? I have a van, so like this wall behind me is the back of the van. It's always been there. So these trains you're looking at go through no, they do not. This is the corridor. They call this the Northeast Corridor. It runs, I don't know, clear up to New York and points north, and clear to on the corridor to Washington, D.C. But we saw a train either from Miami or New Orleans earlier, so it'll wind its way to Miami or New Orleans. So no, this does not connect to Horseshoe Curve. I mean, it can, but this is all electrified. There's no diesel on here. It's all electrified. It's under the wires. SEPTA's coming in 3 minutes. Ah, okay. Yes. Oh, hold on. Let me flip you. Comes the salad. No, man, it's not the Acela. Sorry. Somebody is giving me bad reports. Who's giving me bad reports? Now, there won't be an Acela on his tail. Who's giving me bad reports? I'm sorry, Gus. I'm gonna have to fire my reporting staff. They're giving me bad info. But that was just a regular, like, Boston to DC train. Psh, man, disappointed. Yeah, I'm getting bad info, Sparky. I do hear CSX now. That's what happens, Sparky, when you have this unpaid staff that that reports on trains for you. I guess I gotta pay them, and then they'll be more accurate. But I don't know. They run about 30 here, still 90 to 100. Yeah, it's still a fast train. Yeah, I mean, the Acelas, they don't run much faster than that. It's just they are fast because they don't stop at every station, like this one may, you know. But they probably do go faster in certain areas. Like, I think they can go up to 125 miles an hour in parts of the corridor. And then other parts, 100, I see them come through here like 107, 109. And yeah, I've never seen them come by here at like 120 miles an hour. Because it's like, there's no fences, you know? Some areas there's fences. There's no fences here. People can walk onto the tracks, and they do. I see it. It's crazy people. Here comes the SEPTA, southbound SEPTA. Do you want to see SEPTA? I'll show you SEPTA, or northbound SEPTA. Yeah. Seth wasn't a reporter for that Acela train. Jeff was, CSXNS. He's on thin ice, man. He knows about those bad reportings. He gets bad reports too. And he's giving them to me now. Yeah, SEPTA's like 40 miles an hour or 50 miles an hour maybe. I don't really know. But I see him, but he's going to take a while to get here. He's not like Amtrak. He doesn't fly. And he stops. He's going to stop right in front of us. So, and they're ugly. They're really the ugliest things ever, I think. They look like, you tell me what they look like. I won't tell you what I think they look like until you tell me what they think they look like. And you're not included, Jeff or Seth, because you probably call them the same thing, or have heard people call them the same thing. Let's catch them. So it's all electric. You see the overhead, the pantographs up there. See all the wires. All right, didn't stop. Nobody here, didn't stop. Nobody need to get off, didn't stop. Flip you back. Yeah, so they would only stop if somebody was here or somebody needed to get off. So what do you think it looked like? Climb up. What do you think it looked like? That's all right. There's a train there, and I got excited. Yeah, that's what the horseshoe curve does, you know? You hear the train coming, and you get excited, and you want to see it. And then it comes by. That's okay. Amtrak 116 is south soon. It's on time. Left 3:35 out of Philadelphia. Yeah, he just went by. But that wasn't the Acela. I'll check you out, Gus. I'll friend you. He just went by, but it wasn't the Acela. Yeah, that's a good cam too. I like the Kansas City Junction cam. Or is that Santa Fe Junction in Kansas City? That's a pretty good one. It looks like he stopped down the tracks. Or is he going that slow? It looks like he stopped. No, he's just going that slow. It looked like he stopped, but... Because like I said, like, there's no fences around these tracks. Sadly, people come out here and commit suicide. And some people, stupid people, cross the tracks and come out here and play, and the train hits them. But yeah, sadly, people come here to commit suicide. But you would think that they would just fence all this in, but it's too many miles of fence, I guess. Yeah, I've been to York Rail. Gus, where are you from? Yeah, I've been to York Rail. I did a video not long ago, a couple of them out for York Rail. I did one, yeah, we were chasing York Rail in New York from Hanover, and then I did another one of out in Springdale or Spring Grove or something like that, out by the Frito Lay. Oh, Bluefield, West Virginia. Okay. I don't know why. I thought you were in the UK. I'm sorry. West Virginia. Okay, I'll remember that. Yeah, York Rail's pretty cool, man. I like York. There's some good stuff out there. Yeah, it'd be cool if they could put one up there. Oh yeah, York Rail's pretty cool. There's some. I'll send you like when I get your thing, your friend request. I'll share a rail fanning thing for York Rail. It's pretty. It's a lot of track out there. Um, there's a lot of track out there. It's really confusing, and I'm no good at finding it. But this guide is really good, and there's a lot to see. There's CSX is out there. York Rail is out there. Um, and then you got some others that are kind of close by, Maryland Midland, and some excursion trains. Stroudsburg's not far from there. Um, North Central Railway is not far from there. There are excursion trains. But York Rail's cool. You could really spend a good day chasing York. There's a lot of really cool industry that you can get to and watch them work it. York Rail's neat, man. You'll like it. Check my other stuff. You'll see, just so you can get, and check other YouTubers too, because that way you can kind of get an idea of spots to look for and Google them, and that way you can kind of like plan your attack. Yeah, ESPN is pretty close too. Yeah. There's East Penn is out, and like York too, Jeff. It's not connected, but they're out there. I mean, it's not connected by rail, but they're out there too. There's a lot going on out there, rail-wise. A lot of stuff that's still there, like building-wise, and some cool depots still. But York Rail's nice. I like it. You got some nice engines. They're always clean. Yeah, and it's not too bad to chase them. You could chase them pretty easy from their yards, like in Hanover or Spring Grove, I think, into York, and they go over to Hanover too, and work in industry over there. But so does CSX. CSX Hanover Yard is not far, and they interchange with York. So does NS interchanges with York. Yeah, it's a cool railroad. Can't vouch for the guys that are on it. I don't know what they're like, but I guess they're okay. But yeah, maybe Noah Sella. The site is Transit Dock. Yeah, I don't know what the Amtrak thing is that I use. It could be Transit Dock. Metro Park, 3 minutes late. I don't know if it's like if there's a lot of busyness to it. York Rail, they might send one train out, but it's going to work industries, It's not like, you're going to see like 10 different trains a day. You're going to catch, you're going to chase the same train, work in different industries, you know what I mean? There might be 2 trains out during the day. But there's a York Rail Facebook group, Gus, that you can check out. And they're pretty good. You can ask questions there. They're really good. They're really helpful. And yeah, how far are you from Cass, Chuck, or Gus? Sorry, Cass Railroad. I really want to go out there, man. You hate to love you and leave you, but time to head into the house. Shut down. That's okay, man. Thanks for stopping by, Sparky. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take care. Have a good rest of your weekend. Grill a hot dog or something. Thanks for stopping by. 5 hours from Cass. Yeah. They have their... Something's going on in like September or something. We were going to go out, but it's sold out. Tickets are like $400, but you got a lot for your $400. But they're sold out. You're close, Gus. That's not bad. 5 hours from Cass? Yeah, that's probably about right, I guess. But yeah, man. One of these days I'm going to get out there. I guess you got to buy tickets really, far in advance to get your, yeah, I don't know what it was. It was like a, here's CSX. Was like photograph sessions. They're doing, their photo specials. Yeah, that's what it was. It was their photo special. So it was like $470 or something. Which, I think it was like 2 days or something like that. That's not bad, because you got to ride the train, and it was going to do road run-bys and all that stuff. But, yeah, one of these days I'll get there. But it looks like a cool railroad. Those engines are pretty awesome. It's amazing how they run, how they work. But all right, Jeff, is anything coming, or are we done? Give me a good report. There's got to be an Acela somewhere. There's got to be a southbound Acela, I think. Can't remember what the last Acela was that went by, if it was north or south. But there's got to be an Acela coming somewhere. It's usually like a 2000 number on your map. What do you see? Anything? Oh, sugar dumplings. Oh, I see a headlight. It don't look like looks like a SEPTA headlight. And it probably would be a SEPTA southbound. Yeah, I think it's a SEPTA because it's going slow. I don't know. I don't want to take the chances of flipping over to see my Amtrak map. Well, they must go to Wilmington then, and not Newark, or they don't stop at Newark, or what's the case? What's going on at Newark? There's talk of them going further. going into Maryland. Yeah, it's SEPTA. SEPTA doesn't run the Newark anymore. They don't stop at Newark, or they run through Newark, or they don't. I don't know if it's temporary. Hey, you all. Lance Weber from Auto Railroad is live, and it's only me in there. Come and say hi to him. Okay, Nancy, after here, I'm about to get off. These guys can go say hi to him. Y'all can go say hi to Lance. You don't have to stay. Go say hi to Lance. Hamilton, Ohio, Ralph Fanning today. What's in Hamilton, Ohio? Rails of Kentucky. Anything good? I'm on Amtrak, Northeast Corridor. Catching some Amtrak. NS and CSX. Okay. Yeah, here comes SEPTA lumbering into the station. You don't want to see SEPTA, do you? Do you want to see SEPTA? I don't know. I don't know the difference. Do you know the difference? I can't tell the difference. What are they? Do you know? The fours. What's up, Steve ASAP? Yeah, I can't tell the difference. They all look the same. I can't tell the difference between them. King Fox, how are you, Ian? How are you, Steve? How you guys doing today? How you all doing today? Rails of Kentucky and Nancy. Not gonna stay much longer. Catch one more Amtrak, maybe. Where's this? Can I get an Amtrak update from you, Jeff? Here's an update. 156 is coming north through Delaware, Newark. 2 is in Trenton. Yeah, it's too far off Trenton. I'm not going to stay that long. That would be in Acela. Why don't they run the Silverliner 5s? Are they newer or older, or what's the story with them? Like, are they junk or what? I don't know the difference. I can't tell the difference of them. I guess if somebody told me what it was, I would be able to distinguish them, but I don't know what the differences are. The Silverliner 5s are old? Really? Okay. Comes Amtrak. Let's catch this Amtrak. It's a regular Amtrak. Let me take you off of there. Sorry. Let me put you right through there. All right, ready? Here he comes. Don't blink. So that's 624 engine. That must be the Crescent. That's the Crescent. Flip you back, sorry. That's the Crescent. And you can tell like those long distance cars when they have the baggage cars and sleepers on there. So that was the Crescent because the Miami came by earlier. I think it came by, oh, or did it come by north? I can't remember. I don't know. What was that, Jeff? But either way, that was 624 was the engine number. I'm going to leave, Gus, so you can shut it off. I appreciate it, though. I'll check you out on Facebook. You blinked and you missed it. Yeah, you blink and you miss it, man. It comes by like around 100 miles an hour, man. Do that and it's gone. Yeah, man. You turn your head and it goes by you. Blow your nose and you can miss it. No problem, Gus. Thanks. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Yeah, I guess that's about it, man, for Amtrak. I don't see anything else. Heading to Miami. Okay, so earlier was the northbound coming from Miami, and that one's going to Miami. Nice. So yeah, you can go anywhere on Amtrak, man. You jump on that train, you can go coast to coast, both ways. North and south, and east and west. Stay for 156. When's 156 coming through? Don't give me some bogus time because I'll strip you of your moderator badge. Because of crazy NS traffic at Harrisburg to Pennsylvania is always delayed. Yeah, it is. Anything can happen to that train, man. Anything can happen on that journey. Excuse me, that's a long journey. So anything is bound to happen on that train. Yeah, your little 8-hour trip or 7-hour trip, however long that trip is, can turn into a 12, 14-hour trip. I'm doing good, Steve. How you doing? Between 4 and 5. That's a long time. It's 4 o'clock now. Between 4 and 5. Where is it? I have seen them before. SEPTA's having problems with them. I don't know what their problem is. But my buddy was telling me they're having problems with them. Have you seen any lately? Of the Aces, the 64s? Well, if it's at Wilmington, it's like 10 minutes away. Literally, it takes like, excuse me, I think like 8 minutes to get from Wilmington to where I am right now via Amtrak. Was a month ago. Well, that's pretty recent then, because he was telling me, because I haven't seen one in a long time, he was saying that they're having problems with the motors or something. So I don't know. Steve, I am on Amtrak's Northeast Corridor line. It is electrified from, like, I don't know how far north it goes, New York, Connecticut, and God knows where, to Miami. But it changes. The Northeast Corridor is from, I think, New York City to Washington, D.C. And it's all electrified. And then after D.C., it's diesel. South. So I guess like they'll lose this engine that just went by on the Miami Star and hook up to diesel in DC and chug south with diesel. And I'm sure it's a lot slower. I don't know how fast the diesels go. Maybe they go fast. I don't know. But we're going to catch one more Amtrak and then call it a day. So I'm done. Happy, like, I don't even know. What's it? How many trains did we catch just on cam? I caught 6 off of cam. And I don't know, 5? I think I caught. I don't know. On cam? Not including SEPTA. I don't know. So that'd be like a 10 train, 11 train day. And if you include SEPTA, it'd be like 14, because I saw like 4 SEPTA trains. Built a new tunnel for your layout. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Did you build the tunnel, or is it one of those pre-made tunnels? What are you up to today, Steve? It's still early where you are. Still plenty of time to barbecue. With the whiff because it's on the curve. Yeah, that's not good, man. Yeah. You didn't get a good engineer to help you build that thing, man. Yeah, what are you going to do? Hey, Nessie J, what's up? Happy 4th to you. Happy 4th to everybody that popped in recently. Especially probably like passenger cars and things like that. You gotta make it bigger, I guess. You probably don't have the room to make it bigger. What was that noise? Ah, I got a message. So I'm sitting here, Nissy, on Amtrak's Northeast Corridor. It's electrified. They fly by here at 3 million miles an hour. No, I'm just kidding. About 100. They go by pretty fast. So when one comes, don't blink. Don't turn, don't sneeze, because you'll miss it. You working on your layout today, Nessie? You're moving, Seth? That's pretty cool. Yeah, new layout. Maybe you can get bigger layout. You do O-scale, man. You need a lot of room. That's cool. Can't wait to see that, Nessie. You got a cool layout going on. Even though it's HO. Just think what you could do with that layout if it was all N-scale, Nessie. Oh, it's getting dark up that way. Ooh, man. Don't look good. So at one time this was all Pennsylvania Railroad under electric. GG1s were flying through here at probably 100 miles an hour. Those big beasts. Wish I could have saw that. That would have been pretty awesome. And I bet you then, man, they were probably out running a lot of trains back then, man, because the world was getting around by trains mostly. I'll take you off and you can see the sky. See this guy that way? And then I'll flip you around, then you're gonna have to go through my door. And that way. That's to the south. That's to the north. Philadelphia's that way. Don't look as dark on the phone as it does in person, but it's dark. It's been pouring rain here, yeah. No rain here, it just drizzled a little bit. Not much. So that's the old station. It is not used. They used to sell tickets in it, now they don't. These little boxes right here sell tickets. How pathetic and sad is that, right? But it's just shelter now. They don't use that building for anything. It's a shame. It's a beautiful building. They could use it for something, man. They could rent it out and a little business can go in there, like a little cafe or something. But nope. That's the way it sits. I don't know if it's going to storm or not. It's probably going to rain somewhere, sometime. But to the south, it looks pretty good. I can't see kind of what you're saying, but I'm going to flip you back around. Come back in. Yeah, now I can see. Yeah, and the sad truth is there's quite a bit of stations like that along SEPTA's commuter rail. There used to be Pennsylvania Railroad or somebody's railroad, and they are either, some of them are used, some of them aren't, majority of them aren't, and that's a sad thing. There's just not a lot of people traffic here, you know. Some of the other lines that, like the Malvern line, the Paoli-Thorndale line, which runs to Harrisburg and points west, those stations for SEPTA are a lot more busy. Mason-Dixon Railroad, happy 4th to you. How you doing today? But here, it's not the case. Not a lot of commuters here, especially after the pandemic, man. Yeah, if I could get Wi-Fi there, I would go live there. If I can, I'm not. Unless I do it when I want to get a new plan so that I have unlimited. I have limited, you know, I'm limited to a certain amount of data. And I love you guys, but I ain't paying a fortune to go over my plan. But either way, it's kind of like the same, really. So I guess I do love this kind of. I don't know. Yeah. Where is this train, Jeff? So we're going to try to catch one more Amtrak. It'll be flying by soon, I guess. By that time, we'll probably see the Acela. Give me a report on this Acela, Jeff. Please. Thank you. Seth, are you going to keep your O scale? Mason-Dixon, what are you up to today? You working on your railroad? Enjoying some nice weather? No, it's not really slow. It's just normal. You know, it's the weekend, yeah. You would probably see more Amtrak on the weekdays, but I don't miss those AME 7s. They were ugly. I really don't. They were ugly. I mean, it's pretty busy. It's been pretty busy. We caught like 11 Amtraks today in a matter of, 4 hours maybe. We didn't catch them all. I mean, I didn't video them all, but yeah, during the day it's busier. weekday, it's busier. It's the weekend, you know. Going to keep N scale, O scale. Dude. You could go N scale, dude, and have an empire. But that's okay. O scale's okay. You get O scale when you get old like me, man, when you can't see N scale anymore. Oh, here he comes. Let's catch him. I gotta hurry. Gotta hurry. He's coming. Remember, don't blink. Here he comes. Coming hot. He's coming in hot. Sometimes you can hear the wires talk. There he goes, just like that. Sometimes you can hear the wires talking, like when he's like half mile down, they'll start chattering and making some noise, and that's pretty cool. So you caught that, you saw that, dang is right. Whoosh, and it's gone. Maybe a little hand scale setup. Yeah, that would be neat. So yeah, it goes by fast, right, Nessie? It's probably 100 miles an hour, maybe 107. That's about the fastest I see him go by here. Tore out a drop ceiling, saw the Declaration of Independence being recited, wired up a new light, published a new video. Nothing much. That sounds like a busy day to me. Did more to me today than I did. But yeah, it's Amtrak, the Northeast Corridor, electrified, under wires, still going strong. So most of these poles and signals are still Pennsylvania Railroad signals. Oh, it just got a yellow light. That means he's out of this block. Theoretically, another train could be coming, but they don't keep them that close together. During the weekdays, they probably do. But it's a cool little spot. There's a northbound Acela coming into Wilmington now. 156 is close to Claymont Station. 156 is gone, Jeff. See, one thing about the app, Jeff, you got to remember, that app is 5 to 7 minutes slow, okay? So that's from 156 went by already. It's gone, right? So you got to keep that in mind when you're out rail fanning and you're looking at that app and you see something, say it left, you know, it reloads up at the top, that reload time. When you were in Perryville, Maryland, was that? Yes, Perryville is electrified. It's the Northeast Corridor. There's diesel that run on it, NS runs on it, but it's electrified. That's a nice spot, man. That's a great spot. But Jeff, like, keep in mind when you guys are looking at that Amtrak tracker anywhere in the country, that tracker is 5 to 7 minutes slow. It's not actual time, okay? And yeah, proof was right there. Your app saying it's in Claymont, it's probably pulling into Philly right now, so it's slow. But Perryville is an awesome place, man. What's Port Rick? Port Rock? Port of Rocks? Is that what you're talking about, Jeff? So, like, if you know, yeah, you can't go by that app and, yeah, I think you're going to catch a train, because if you're thinking that train's in Claymont and you're still coming here, it's gone, man. And literally, oh, here comes the Acela now. There's the Acela. See, like, that's like, what is it? 420, right? Here we go. This don't look like the Acela. It looks like another. It's, I don't know, the Crescent. That must be the Crescent. Northbound Crescent. Was that what it was, Jeff? Let me flip it back. So what was that? It had to be the Crescent because the Miami came by, the Silver Star came by earlier. So that had to be the northbound Crescent train. And Crescent is New Orleans to New York. Yeah, so like, you know, there's blocks, right? I'll flip you around. You see that signal there? I can't. You see it? There's two reds. Pretty soon that's going to go to yellow. That red on the left is, or right, is going to go to yellow. Right, that block is occupied right now, but it will change once he's out of this block. So they can run them pretty close together, you know, as long as they're out of the blocks, and that's what they do. So yeah, that was the Crescent. Okay. Yeah, so you just never. Sorry, I keep moving you around. There it goes. Just change the yellow. So now this block is clear. Theoretically, like I said 5 minutes ago, they could run another one through here, right? And as long as, you know, that next train is out of that block, they're okay. And they're all pretty much probably coming through here, even to Acela at the same speed. So, you know, you get one train that, you know, that's, you know, the next block up. That train and behind it isn't going to catch it if it maintains speed. But they have had some accidents. We don't talk about them. But yeah, so is there going to be an Acela coming by? Do you go on? Yeah, I go on Virtual Railfan. I watch Strasbourg pretty much every day. I turn that on, see what's going on there. Check out Horseshoe Curve. I like Kansas City Junction. That's really about it. I don't like some of the other ones. Some of the other ones are pretty cool though. I am referring to, I don't know what it's called, but there's an Amtrak train tracker. What is it called, Jeff? Transit something. And it's just for Amtrak and I think Mark, but I think mostly Amtrak. But it tracks Amtrak all throughout the country. So you'll see a big map and you can move around, blow it up, shrink it, and see your area, and you'll see trains, the Amtrak trains, live. You can see their speed, times, and all that. It's pretty good. And so now it's just got a green signal, so this block is good. But again, that app is 5 to 7 minutes slow, so yeah, unless you're sitting at the tracks. Yeah. And even sitting here, you know, you're sitting here and you're like doing something and you're looking at the app and say it said like 425 and the last time it refreshed was 420 and you're thinking, you know, unless you know, and the train's coming at 4:35 or, you know, it's 4:25, say the train's coming at 4:25, you can miss it. Hold on. Sell it. See? Damn.